Hey guys! If this is your first MacBook or maybe you're considering getting a MacBook, it can be quite overwhelming if you have always used a regular laptop or Windows. So today I want to show you some customization and organization tips for your MacBook for school or for uni or just to work. I'm going to show you things like how to make the cool screen clock that everybody has or how you can customize Google. I have a whole story, like my MacBook was only 2 years old and it broke. I had the old MacBook Air. I have a whole story time. I'm gonna link it in the corner. And also I have the MacBook unboxing, the MacBook 2020 unboxing. This video is... you have to watch it. But definitely check it out. I'm gonna unbox the MacBook in this video and also show you side-by-side comparison the MacBook Air now and the old MacBook Air, how they look. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's start with the video and get into the MacBook customize. Why am I doing this all the time? Like, where am I trying to run? I don't know. First, I wanna show you some shortcuts and also how to do a screen recording. If you want to do anything on your Mac, you always, like, you want to copy or you want to cut it out or you want to paste it, you always hit the command button. Like, you press command and then C for copy or command X and then for cut it out and command... oh my gosh, I have it wrong. No, it's right. And yeah, and command V for passing it for... and if you want to do maybe like an @ sign... is that an @ sign? No. You just press the option button, which is next to the command button, and then you go on the L where the @ is. So now we started the screen recording and I'm gonna show you how I did this. You just go to your launchpad and then you have this QuickTime player. At the top you can see I'm recording right now. And what it does, if you open the QuickTime player, you now go to File and then you go to New Screen Recording. Here you have then options. For options you, for example, have where you wanna save it to. And here you can select if you wanna have the entire screen, like here, or if you just want to have like a snippet of the screen. If you want to stop, you just press this button here and then it stops recording and it automatically saves to your MacBook. I'm gonna show you first the top of the MacBook, like we go to left to right, some interesting things. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not that interesting. You have, for example, if you go on the Apple logo, you have about this Mac. If you go here, you can easily see your storage if you need to see your storage, and you can also manage your storage. So if you just press this button, you have all of your storage and you can delete things. So when your MacBook gets really full, and you have this very interesting force quit. Sometimes like the apps don't close, so you just go here and force it to quit and then it's gone. Maybe go to the right side where we have battery. If you just press here, you can show the percentage or not. So when the MacBook comes, you won't see the percentage. I personally like to see it. So I'm gonna show percentage and then you have this, I don't know what it's called, but you know, the right thing you can open here. And what you can do here is you can turn on the night shift so that when you work for school or for uni or for work, whatever you have to do on your MacBook, you can just turn on the night shift and that blocks out the blue light and you get very warm yellow light, which I think is awesome. I always do this on my phone. I have a schedule where it automatically turns on and then you have the do not disturb mode and you just go on edit and then you have items that I can put in there. If you have other apps, obviously you can put other apps in there, and I have this thing here called battery health, and what this does is it just shows your current charge and how much time you have if you do what you do right now. And it just shows you how old it is, how many cycles you have used it. Like you can see my MacBook is new. Temperature, and then you can just adjust this, like you can add things or delete things, but I like to have an overview about my battery. That's pretty much it. Like I showed you, you can also do stocks. I don't need that. Or music you're playing right now, you can add the world clock. Maybe you have someone living, I don't know, in another country than you and you always want to see how late it is there and you just want to have this on your MacBook. Why not? And now I want to go to the bottom, and the first thing I want to show you is you can see I recently used iMovie and I don't want to have it down there in the dock. So what I press now is Control, then I tap on the trackpad and then it says options, and then I'm gonna remove from dock and then it disappears. Because on a MacBook you can do a right click. So on a MacBook you do the right click by control and pressing the trackpad. Or at least I have no idea how to do a right click, and honestly I never looked it up. I'm gonna go into system preferences and gonna show you some little things here that could be interesting, especially at the general. And what we have here now, you can switch into dark mode. And then here you can change the color or, you know, these little details. Gonna do the pink. So that's that. And then we have the dock, which I think is also very interesting. Because what you can do here is you can hide the dock. I don't want it, to be honest. I like the dock. But what I think about doing is you can put it to the left, which I think looks way better because, I don't know, maybe I just need a change. And one basic I have before we go into the clock and, you know, the more cool things, I just want to show you that if you want to search something, you have here the search symbol, and if you have something downloaded, here's how you find it. You just go into your downloads. That's it. I mean, very simple, but I didn't know that in the beginning when I got my MacBook. Now I want to show you how to do the clock and how to do the Google customization thing. I have to get used to this side thing here. We're going into Google Chrome. You don't have this on your MacBook, you have to download it in Safari. I don't like Safari. And now you can see that I'm using this really cool tool, and here you always have a quote, which I really like. It's called Momentum, and how you can get it, or how you can pretty much get any app, is you get into apps, and then you go into the web store. Then you have the Chrome web store. If you don't know this, here you have, I don't know how many things you can do. And what you do is you just search Momentum, and you can see I already added it, and then you just add it to your Google, like you see here, and then you have to enter your name, what Google or what Momentum wants to call you. So that's what I did. If you want to have for YouTube, like TubeBuddy, here's where you can find it. So the next thing is the clock. What you're gonna type in is flick low. I don't know how to pronounce it, and then you just go on the side, and it's the first thing. And here you have it. Be careful with the ads that pop up everywhere. Be careful, this is not a download. You just have to scroll down. This is what it looks like. This is the only thing you should click on. And then you have for Windows or for Mac, and then you just download it. Can't do that, already did that. Then we're gonna close it, and I'm gonna show you how you set it up. You just go into your system preferences again, and then you go to desktop and screensaver. Then you have all these screensavers that you can use, and then on the bottom you will have flick low, and then you have screensaver options. You, for example, can do a 24-hour or a 12-hour, and you have a scale on how big you want the clock or the brightness, things like that. And you can also adjust here when it should start. And while we're here, next thing I'm gonna show you are the hot corners. So I don't have any hot corners set, as you can see. What these hot corners do is if you go, for example, to the left bottom of your screen, then something will open. So we're gonna do this now. Here's what I can do. I'm gonna start screensaver maybe on the left, center here, I don't know. Then if I go here, this is what happens. I mean, does it really help? No, but... So, my camera overheated and I corrected my one eyebrow because it looked weird. Next thing I wanted to show you is these sticky notes that you have in your launch pad, and you can just do some random post-it notes, as you can see here. Then you have this top left corner, and we're just gonna go for new note, and then you can change the color, like for pink. Then you can choose the font, like let's take, I don't know, this one here. Then you just type and make it, you know, underlined or bigger. Here you also always have these shortcuts if you need something. We're just gonna press Command and plus and make it bigger, or Command minus, make it smaller, and you can just customize it however you like it. That could be very helpful if you have something important to remember and you just want it on your desktop screen, or you just use it for studying, something that you always want to remember that doesn't I don't know, stick to your heads. You just always have it on the screen so you always see it, or an important date or whatever it is. And then I want to show you two more things, and one is how to do and customize screensaver, and number two is how to change the folder icon. And I'm just gonna download a random image. I just typed folder icon PNG, and here we have a pink one. Oh, I really like that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the folder and press the right button to get the info. Then this thing here opens up. Then we open the image. So then we press Command A to select it, and then we're gonna go Command C for copy, and then we're gonna go to this image here, and then we're gonna go to Command V. Yay! I thought the background is transparent, but it's obviously not. So what we're gonna do is to remove the background. We're gonna upload the image here. Oh, it works in a different folder. So, and the last thing I want to show you is how you can make your own background wallpaper. I want to make my own like vision board in the future, or things on goals things and goals I aspire, I guess. Dreams and goals I aspire. That's better. So what we're gonna do is we find out which size our screen has. Here we have it, and then we go in Canva, and then we're gonna go 600. And then we're gonna go on Pinterest, go boss aesthetic. Oh, I like that. And then I don't know, we're just gonna copy this one, like copy image, and then we're gonna go in Canva and paste it here. Then you just do this with all the images you wanna do. There you have it, pretty much. I mean, it's definitely not the best, like I just did this in 5 minutes. That's all that I have for you today. If you maybe want to see a video on what to consider before buying a MacBook or something, let me know. And other than that, make sure to follow me on my social media, on my Instagram and on my Twitter. And like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any other videos. Check out the 2 other MacBook videos that I mentioned earlier. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!